today is special. Today, well, at least I'm pretty sure. Today I got on and there was a new free game, Might and Magic Duel of Champions, the online card game. I just created my account and now we get to pick a faction apparently. Never played this before. So we have the Haven, which is the champion is Cassandra, Seeker of Light. Under the flag of the Haven Empire, you are called to command creatures to focus on protecting and healing. Using light and air spells, smite your enemies, slow their advance, and reinforce your troops. Okay. Inferno, we have Garant, Seeker of Discord. Under the Inferno flag, you will unleash deadly area attacks and devastating blows from your creatures. Using fire and prem spells, burn and destroy fiends and foes alike until nothing remains. A basic destruction class, and then Necropolis. We have Saria, Seeker of the Lost Souls. Under the Necromancer flag, you are called upon to raise creatures that infect others and steal their life force. Using darkness and water spells, control the battlefield and doom your enemies. Normally in card games I usually go for, blue, because everybody hates it, yet it's quite my favorite. Or white, because white has abnormal survivability, and blue is awesome. But this seems to be more of a black-blue combo, so I'm gonna pick Necropolis. Okay. Confirm. Come back tomorrow, or you'll have to start over and lose everything. Okay. Choose a mission. What? It's the year 569 YSD. You are a windsword and elite mercenary. Weakened by the recent war against the demons, the Holy Empire calls upon the aid of your company. You are sent to the Wolf Duchy at the eastern edge of the Empire. Okay. The Wolf Soldiers, training, or Orc Invasion. Let's go do the training. Discovering life as a windsword, the time has come to take up arms and fight for what matters most. Glory, duty, and gold. Gotta love the gold. Start mission. Here. Denstad Barracks. Getting off to a good start. Hero purpose, attacking with creatures, moving and blocking. Retaliation. So, get 800 gold and 200 XP. Begin. Recruits, you have just joined the company. This is your new family. Everything has gone before is your own affair. What? Here we are all brothers and sisters. The company, you fight for it. It fights for you. Let's start with the basics. Attack and counterattack. Okay, our opponent is Ghost. Officer Vane will explain the tactics to you, but all training will come from your swordmaster, me. Now let's see who crushed that Ghost. We have preset deck. Start duel. If it's anything like Magic, I'll win. Welcome to Duel Champions Boot Camp. You will learn the basic rules of the game. Let's begin. My army is always on the left side of the battlefield. In each duel, both players have a hero which must be defended at all costs, like Magic. Currently you have an Air Elemental and a Griffin on the battleground. Your opponent has 2 ghouls. During each action phase, each of your creatures on the battlefield can either move or attack. Tip, most creatures can only attack enemy creatures who are on the same row. Left click on the Air Elemental to select it. Choose Guard to attack, or choose Battleground Destination. Now select Ghoul to attack it. Okay. Health points were reduced to 0 by the attack, causing it to die and enter your opponent's graveyard. If the enemy ghoul is not blocked, it will deal its damage directly to my hero. You can move other creatures in front of it so they block. Select my Griffin, move it here. Each creature you have on the battleground can only perform 1 action each turn. After you've performed every action you must pass a turn to my opponent. Select the end turn button to end my turn. Okay, this is really simple. Now it's their turn. The ghoul is attacking for 2 damage. Okay. Since my griffin did not die from the attack, it will deal its retaliatory damage back to the attacking ghoul. Okay. The ghoul received 1 retaliation damage from the griffin. Alright. Opponent has no creatures to block air elemental, which means it now can attack directly. Bring the enemy hero down to 0 points to win the duel. This is quite easy. Okay, so do I just... No. What's this? Oh. Well. I didn't notice he had less than 6. Or 6. Well done, recruits. You're starting to understand discipline. Now let's get down to business. What? Something harder? Okay, so I got my rewards and stuff. Seems like a fairly simple game. I mean, it's definitely might and magic. How to plan a hand. Hand, supply, and action phase resources, hero levels, deploying creatures. Begin. Lesson 2. Deploying troops on the battlefield, otherwise known as the importance of keeping one eye on the enemy and the other on your own resources. Another ghost. You fought one before, so let me just say this. Show no mercy. Alright, still got the preset decks. Start duel. At the start of each duel, players draw 6 cards from their deck to their hand. Your opponent is starting player, so he goes first. To play a card from your hand, you must be able to pay its resource cost. Opponent has 1 available resource, allowing her to play a ghoul this turn. Okay. Those creatures cannot attack on the same turn. Yeah, so like summoning sickness. Your opponent ends their turn, the supply phase of my turn will begin. At the start of my supply phase, your resources are refilled and your resource maximum increased by 1. Huh. You will then draw a card from your deck and move to the action phase. During your action phase, you can perform actions with any cards that have green glow around them. Select your hero card to view her abilities, increasing your hero's might, magic, and destiny levels will allow you to play more powerful cards from your hand. Level up my hero's might. Okay, now I'm able to play a griffin. Okay. This creature will cost 2 resources to play. Hero also needs to might level at least 2. Oh, I see. So this is the resource cost, and these are the additional costs, such as might, magic, and whatever. This is their attack damage. That's the retaliation damage, and that's their health. It is quite simple. Put you there. Griffins cannot attack on the turn they are deployed, so you need to pass the turn to my opponent. Okay. Wow. Duel is in my hands now. Defeat the enemy hero. Will do, sir. So... how do I look at this? Ah, right click. So I need 3 Valor and 1 Magic and 3 resources. Okay, so we increase our might, and we can summon any one of these, and they're all the same. Put her there, you attack him, and end my turn. So I can see how this would be a pretty quick game. So his turn took like nothing. I don't really see the point in increasing anything else, but why not? the Griffin. Didn't even summon that. I hope that you will be better in real battle. But Garend is right. Your heart is certainly in it. It's a card game. How can my heart not be in the card game? Heart of the cards and all that. Excuse me. Border Keep. What are creature types and how they serve you in battle? Melee, shooter, and flyer? I bet I can guess. Today's lesson is that we were all different. We need to concentrate our strengths to combine them if we are to achieve victory. Ew. Banshee. Banshees are insidious things, but should be able to get rid of these without too much trouble. Got it, recruits. Still got the percent tick. Start duel. Alright. It's now ground to full size with 8 positions where you can deploy creatures. This is my front line. This is my back line. Well, that's simple. All creatures fall into one of 3 subtypes, melee, shooter, or flyer. The subtypes determine where you can deploy a creature on the battlefield and how this creature attacks. Select the crossbowman. Crossbowman is a shooter, which means he can only be deployed in my back lane. Blech. Most shooter creatures have an immune to retaliation ability, means they will never receive retaliation damage when they attack, assuming they don't murder the thing. Deploy my crossbowman there. Before ending my turn, don't forget to increase my power, and now end turn. Melee creatures can only be deployed to the front line and can only attack enemies who are directly in front of them. Ooh, we summoned a thing as well. You can defend your shooter creatures from flyer and melee attacks by placing another creature in front of them. Select the Griffin. Flyer creatures can be deployed anywhere on the battlefield. Like melee, they can only attack enemies directly in front of them. Put him there. Select my crossbowman. Shooter creatures can attack enemy creatures on the front or back. Yeah, I would shoot this guy. Before ending my turn, don't forget to level up my might so I can play my Radiant Glory. Yeah. Now win the duel. So many Radiant Glories. Enter. Ew. Yeah, that Banshee. She is ugly. Oh god. Ah! I can summon one. It's best to put it there. You hit that. You hit that. Okay, and then level up my something. Probably my magic. It doesn't matter, but still. Ah, he summoned so many things. Ow! He actually hit me! Ah, Radiant Glories. Radiant Glories everywhere. You hit her? You hit her? I said you hit her. And draw a card? Another Radiant Glory. Well, stuff. So yeah, I won this, but really it's quite a simple game. Death by Radiant Glory. Health -2. Well done me. Alright, on to the next one. Beyond creatures, magic and spells, destiny and fortunes. Garen tries to talk to Sayuri yesterday. Tried. Bleh. It's a little difficult to chat with a mute. That's why she's our scribe. We ask only that she write, not talk. Garen drew shapes on the ground. Ah, rather ingenious coming from you, and... What are you implying there, lady? Garen does not know if she understood. She frowned and then she laughed. Aw, poor lady. You should defeat this Banshee just as easily. Crush her. It probably will. It's the tutorial. It's hard to lose at the tutorial. Your opponent is a starting player? Yeah, okay. Let's Spells can be played during my action phase to help my army and hinder my enemies. They have a resource cost, and your hero must meet the required magic levels to play them. Okay? Sunburst spell in your hand could destroy both enemy creatures in the third row, but you will need to raise the magic level of my hero by 1 to use it. That's not hard. Increase magic. Green glow has appeared around the Sunburst card in your hand, which means I can now play it. Select Sunburst spell. Remember, you can right-click a card to look closer at it. Now end my turn. Okay? Fortunes are similar spells, but generally have effects that twist the rules of the game to my advantage. Play a fortune card and your hero must have a high enough destiny level. That's what the third one is. Since your hero started with destiny level 2, you can play the gold pile fortune in this turn to gain an extra resource. Play the gold. Yes. Now level up my hero's might, and I will have enough to deploy 2 griffins. Okay, the rest is up to me. Yeah. 1, 2, and turn. Jeez. More griffins. Increase my might in case I get any radiant air thingies. You know, I have a feeling this is going in my favor. As it probably would. Looks like I didn't get any. But, whatever. Death to you, and death to Lady Banshee person. Okay, leave the battleground, because don't care yet. Alright, 5th one. Intricate and subtle use of spells and fortune subtypes. Subtypes? Right, I should remind you that you've just joined our elite company. We aren't just vulgar mercenaries, we're the wind swords, and don't forget it. Kiddo. Our service has cost a pretty penny, but it's your sweat that earns your pay. Okay. Gold is not as precious as glory and the respect of our ancestors. It's the price of your blood. I have to fight Garend, but he's so ugly! Garend is going a little easy on you. His champion isn't very powerful, but if you wait too long to beat him, he'll call upon stronger allies. No time to waste. Okay, so kill him early on. Each spell in Fortune has a subtype of instant or ongoing. Oh, great. The Fire Shield spell being played by my opponent is an ongoing spell that enchants a creature on the battlefield. Remember, you can right-click on cards for a closer look. Enchant creature permanent. When enchanted creature is attacked and dealt damage, Fire Shield deals the same amount of damage to the attacking creature. Oh, goody. Well then. If your Sea Elf Archer attacks the Demented, it will be killed by the damage from the Fire Shield. Yeah, I got that. However, you have a spell in my hand called Cleansing Light that can remove ongoing spells like Fire Shield from the battlefield. So what? First increase my magic, then we use the Cleansing Light. Instant spells will trigger instantly and one-time use only. Always read spells and fortune cards carefully because the duration of their effects can vary. Okay, now finish off my foe. Well, first I kill this. Then I have no resources, so I end my turn. Ugh. Oh, he has such pretty monsters. Could get a griffin. And 2 of those guys. So I increase my might. Summon a griffin there. Spawn an archer behind him and an archer over here. We kill that. Then we end our turn. Aha! Battlefield advantage. So, increase our might. We can summon this and a griffin. I'm going to put you there. And we hit that with that, and hit him with this, and then hit him with this, and we win. It's quite easy, actually. Well done, men. You're becoming real pros. Right, a quick break, and then afterwards, it's the last session of the day. Probably gonna fight her, isn't it? Running short on time, but can squeeze this last one in. Time to mix everything up and introduce events. A real duel is on the horizon. Watch yourself. Captain Kyrian will be watching your training in person. He's pretty. Win swords. Is it glory you seek? Riches? Action! Your wish shall soon be granted. We set out tomorrow at dawn. Thanks, Chief. Recruits, you're the captain. Now let's show him how we fight in the company. This time I will face a true army, albeit a small one. You need to ensure that you've been listening to all I told you, okay? Oh, Necropolis deck. I get my own deck now! Yes. Time to destroy him with creatures I've never seen before. Each player brings 8 event cards to a standard duel. At the start of each duel, all the event cards are shuffled together and 2 are drawn onto the battlefield. Ground. On your turn, you have the option of playing 1 or both event cards. Okay. Be careful with events because some cost resources to play and some have effects that can benefit your opponent. Okay. He's playing the Celebrations event. Right-click on it to take a closer look. Ooh. You pay 2 to... we both draw a card? Okay. Start of each turn, the event cards on the left will be discarded and a new card event. The event card on the left will be discarded and a new event card will be drawn. There are always 2 event cards on the battleground. Okay. If my deck runs out of cards, my hero will lose 1 health every time I need to draw a card, as opposed to insta-kill in Magic. That's the final lesson. Ready to face a complete duel with classic rules in play. Good luck. Okay, so what's this? Take a card from your hand, place it face down on the top of my library, destroy target creature with a cost of 2 or less. Death Seal, enchant creature permanent. Next time combat damage is dealt to enchanted creature, destroy it. Plague Zombies, infect 1. When this creature deals attack damage to a creature, that creature gets 1 poison counters. Deal 1 damage per counter to creatures with poison counters at the beginning of their controller supply phase. Blech. Another Plague Zombie. Necrophyte Lich, immune to retaliation. Okay. Lingering Ghost, incorporeal. Damage dealt to this creature by non-magic sources is halved, rounded down. Skeleton Spearman, immune to retaliation, and another one. Okay. So, I'm going to increase my strength and summon this guy here. Okay, they're both the same thing, and then end my turn. It's another one. Ew! What is that? A breeder. Immune to retaliation. Magic Channel 1. As long as this creature is in play, your magic level is increased by 1. Well, that's pretty good. Could destroy it. Just cause I can. Increase strength. I can now summon Plague Zombies. Put it there. You destroy that. And then end my turn. And it's another everyone draws a card. Oh! What is that? Immune to retaliation. It's a succubus. I like how crappy my graphics are. Oh. What is this? Infect 2. It's a Fate Spinner. I need 4 strength for that. Increase strength. So... yeah. You are going to go here. You hit that. And you hit him. Then end my turn. So I still have the advantage. That's not good. That's really not good. Ooh, what's this? Increase the attack of the next creature you deploy this turn by 1? It's actually pretty good. Ooh. Enchant creature. After enchanted creature moves or attacks, deal 2 damage to it. Oh. Put that on enemy creatures. Need 2 magic for that. Increase magic. Could play almost anything except for that. So, 5 mana. Another zombie there, and skeletal spear peoples. Here or there. Here. I imagine. You hit that, you hit that, you hit him. Then end my turn. So I have way more creatures than... ooh, not that. That. No! What was that? What are you doing? Immune to retaliation. Sweep attack. When this creature attacks, it also attacks creature of the same line adjacent to the attacked creature. So increase my magic. Next time combat damage is dealt to it, destroy it. I could put down 2 of these, which would be nice. I'll put it on her, and then hit her with that guy, so she dies instantly. And then I need... oof. I have to pay 1 every time I attack with this guy? That's quite silly. Put you here. Then oh, choose a card to put on top of my deck. That guy. Then destroy this one? No, this one. Then kill that. Kill that. Hit him again. End my turn. Jeez. Oh no! Okay, so I've taken damage. Just a little bit. Each player draws a card, discard this card, discard a card, then draw a card. Or I could draw a card, which I'm going to do. Ooh. Requires 4 magic. Enchanted creature gets +3 strength. I could actually kill him right now, but I want to draw more cards. Eh. Destroy a target creature that costs 2 or less. No, I think I'll just kill you. And then with that guy. Victory is mine! So there you have it. There's all the tutorials. And of level 2, I got a bunch of stuff. Alright, so this is Might and Magic Duel of Champions. So, until next time, farewell.